crazy, I can't sleep. I'm in deep. Are you a ghost? Are you a ghost? Must I go without? Are you a ghost? Are you a ghost? Must I go without? Are you a ghost? Must I go without? Or did I just follow you right into my house?
Another song to appease the masses. It's a beat to endure and have to see you pass us. There ain't no way to go. Yes.
I'll be so emotional that you just wanna puke. And you're so cute, so confident, so unfamiliar too. I could've sworn I knew you years ago at the carnival by the tracks. Remember Duffel Brown, rotten teeth, and undercooked flapjacks. When you were stuck at 2 a.m., I wish you would've called. I'd have been there in an instant. We could've rented any hall, and I'd be your Woody Allen with my witty, subtle quips, and you'd be my Diane Keaton till you gave me the slip. And I'd search and search forever for my funny, flawless lass. I'd drive to California despite the price of gas. You haunt me and deceive me and relieve my aching soul. You implant in me false memories with a jar that holds a troll. If you were in an accident, a fire raging flood, I'd save you from the wreckage and I'd share my type-A blood. Let's go swinging on a rope in your two-piece by the river. I know the water's cold, babe, but I'm here in case you shiver. And you can't hide your broken heart. Listen to the sparrow's art when you're out of doors. Lonely engine pumping steam. Everybody has a dream. Baby, 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 can I be in yours? She's leaving town. She's leaving town. She's leaving town. She's leaving town. There's no chance for us. path, such a lonely path. It's a lonely path, such a lonely path. Nobody's gonna notice my come-up pants. He would kill us if he had the chance. I'll strip my pallets by the square yard, saxophone wailing. You fall hard onto a lonely path, such a lonely path. It's a lonely path, it's a lonely path. Traffic jam, concert, and I don't much mind. We can relive this remarkable time, starting our day as others are finishing. No time for worry or reconsidering a lonely path. It's a lonely path, such a lonely path. It's a lonely path. Confidence vanished from one turn of phrase. You can destroy me in so many ways. The nicest person, I'd like to observe him, find a few flaws and report what I saw. Should've chased down the bad guy, should've shut off the bell. I shouldn't fall so hard under the spell. Sealed with a kiss, opportunities missed. I'm ready to punch someone so hard with my fist on a lonely path, such a lonely path. It's a lonely path, such a lonely path. Keep your chin up, don't be sad. Life is wonderful, life is not so bad. Look at the bright side, you are alive, even though someday you are going to die. Keep your chin up. Life is so weird, we all are alive for a while, and then before you know it, we are all dead. We're only on earth for like, I don't know, 50 or 100 years or whatever. Keep your chin up. We might as well be happy. Keep your chin up. So you might as well keep your stupid chin up. Keep your chin, chin up, 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 up. Keep your chin, chin up, 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 up. Keep your chin, up, 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 up. Keep your stupid chin up, okay? Listen to me sing some more. Here's the deal. Life is weird. Life is crazy. No one understands it. We're all gonna be dead someday, and lots of tragedies befall us while we're alive. But still, keep your chin up. We might as well keep our chins up. Keep your chin up. Why be sad? I'm a child of privilege. I don't deserve to be alive. I've crossed streets without adequately checking many times. I'm a child of privilege, and I'm amazed that I've survived. And if I go down in flames in an aeroplane, there'll be no one but myself to blame. I'm a child of privilege. Things have been set up just right so that I'm rarely stopped from sleeping safe and sound throughout the night. I'm a child of privilege. I've never even had to fight. And and everything could change. I could suffer pains and be reminded that my quest for fame is just a stupid game. Thought I'd do one thing, but I did something else. Changed my mind, changed my mind. I reconsidered, did something different. Changed my mind, changed my mind. Cannot be uncompromising. Things happen that are surprising. That's when it's best to reassess. What will they say when they learn I've gone a different way? Won't tell next time what my plans are till I'm done. Until I'm done with them. Cannot be uncompromising. Things happen that are surprising. That's when it's best to reassess.
If I wanted to fight in a civil war, I'd go down south of the border. Our love is out of order. Our love is out of order. Lock your mind and free your heart. Let's not let us fall apart. Let's not let us fall apart. Let's not let us fall apart. Let's not let us fall apart.
And we don't laugh and we don't cry, but you light in the sun with me. Nimbo stratus, clouds roll by, and we light in the sun with me. There's a chipmunk and there's an owl, and we light in the sun with me. The latest copy of the cow, and we light in the sun with me. Well, we lived our lives like we were writing a story, the kind that we always both loved to read. We never got bogged down with the punctuation, and things just really kind of picked up speed. And the rain fell hard when we were together, and all the bright sunny days we were stuck at work. But sometimes it's fun just to run in for shelter, and all her other boyfriends were boring jerks. So she stuck with me and she rolled her eyes, but I knew that she really dug my silly songs. And we laughed a lot, and against all odds we made something right out of something wrong. And I tried to get it, but I could never see why a girl like that would want to run around with me. Cause she belonged in New York City. She was that darn pretty, with her high-heeled shoes that took away my blues and so on. Me, I'd wear whatever I'd throw on, and she was a dream in her summer dress. All the rest of the girls in this neck of the woods didn't look half as good as her. She had that something every man adores and every woman hates. I'd take her out on dates, it was great, we stayed out late. Sometimes stars just cross, and they stay together for one full season. Never mind worry, never mind the reason. Sometimes I know we're both staring at the sea, and she's thinking that maybe she ought to come home to me. Yeah, sometimes I know we're both staring out at the sea, and she's thinking that maybe it's time she comes home to me. I got this existential crisis, got this existential crisis, got this existential crisis, oh yeah. I got this existential crisis, got this existential crisis, got this existential crisis, oh yeah. Well, I've been questioning the very foundation of life. Does it have any meaning or purpose or value? Existential crisis, got this existential crisis, it's an existential crisis, oh yeah. Feeling so dissatisfied, misplaced the meaning of life. My sense of reality has shattered, la 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 la, everything's the matter. Existential crisis, it's an existential crisis, it's my existential crisis, oh yeah. Well, it's an existential crisis, yes, an existential crisis, it's my existential crisis, oh yeah. I saw behind the curtain and now I'm uncertain if there's any reason need I see them enough in an existential crisis. It's an existential crisis, it's my existential crisis, oh yeah. Well, it's my existential crisis, it's my existential crisis, yeah, my existential crisis, oh yeah. Well, I'm in need of a brand new and accurate worldview, not just a distraction that puts me in action. Feeling so dissatisfied, misplaced the meaning of life. My sense of reality has shattered, la 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 la, everything's the matter. I am a dangerous man. I am the same as I was on the day when I claimed that I was gonna change. Yes, I am exactly the same as the day I said that I was gonna change. It's easy to make a promise when you don't care about being honest. It's easy to make a promise when you don't care at all about being honest. And I don't care at all about being honest. I am a dangerous man. I am the same as I was on the day that I claimed that I was going to change. I'm exactly the same as the day I said that I was gonna change. In the truck stop by the convenience store, I didn't think my heart would break. I promised you I'd send you a postcard, but I never said I would remember your name. I'm a farmhand, baby, don't forget it. I'm tied to this god-awful land. It's been 6 months since I saw the sea. I wanna feel my toes in the sand. And you don't know how much I wanna be wrapped up in your arms along the sea, quoting Proust and avoiding misery. I'm picking you up at midnight in my two-seat Mercedes Benz. I'm sorry, baby, but there won't be any room for none of your friends. In the express lane of the checkout aisle, I didn't think my belly would ache. I promised you a life filled with no regrets. I didn't know how much work that would take. I'm a war vet, baby, don't forget it. I've already bested my foe. It's been 6 months since you said to me you're sorry to see me go. And you don't know how much I wanna be wrapped up in your arms along the sea, holding, bruised and avoiding misery. I'm picking you up at midnight in my two-seat Mercedes-Benz. I'm sorry, baby, but there won't be any room for none of your friends. La 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 la, love me tonight, and la 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 la, love me tomorrow. La 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 la, love me until the end of time. Moon is yellow, sky is blue. It's time for you to tell me that you love me too. One way to know that I'll always be true is if you la 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 la, love me till the end of time. The stars, they're sparkling so bright, reflecting in your eyes just right. Hoping that maybe this is the night that you la 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 la, love me till the end of time. Time is relative to something that I never understood. Time to spend, you spend the way it should. Love me tonight, and la 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 la, love me tomorrow. La 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 la, love me until the end of time. Or just la 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 la, love me tonight, and la 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 la, then there is no never. Just say you love me, just say you love me. You la 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 la, love me till the end of time. Love doesn't sparkle when the sun is bright. It's made for rainy days, it's made for foggy nights. Backyard porches and burned out floors, out-of-tune fenders playing jangly chords. I know I promised that I'd take you to France, but in the meantime listen to this tin roof tap dance. Still, but the western skies are gonna turn the lows back into highs. When the lights go out and we come in, there'll be nothing but the sound of the drops on the tin. Give Mother Nature a nice big glance, and listen close to this tin roof tap dance. Babe, and that's just fine. Go ahead and dream, baby, take your time. You got white sand and a castle in Spain. I got you and me and the sound of the rain. Make a little time for sweet romance. Listen up close, baby, to this tin roof tap dance. I'm so lonely in the subway. I wish someone would sit next to me. I'm so lonely in the subway. Seems nobody knows me at all. Here we come to the station. The platform is waiting for me. I wish in my life I knew someone so I could do sketches from memory. I'm so lonely in the subway. All the people just walk me by. I'm so lonely in the subway. Nobody knows me at all. Time passes slow in the underground when you're just waiting on a train. And I'm so desperate for the sound of somebody just calling my name. I'm so lonely in the subway. I wish that someone would sit next to me. I'm so lonely in the subway. Nobody knows me at all. I'm so lonely in the subway. Nobody knows me at all. I've got my single goal. I won't wait till I'm on a roll. Instead I'll push and I'll force and I'll fail, of course. Destiny decided that I'd wake up tired and lagging behind, destroyed from the inside. My mind keeps me behind, and someday I'll find something I'm good at. My mind keeps me behind. Someday I'll find something I'm good at. My mind keeps me behind, and someday I'll find something I'm good at. My mind keeps me behind, and someday I'll find something I'm good at. Something I'm good at.
It's a small market, but an important one.
We own Let's get out on that open road for my dangerously repressed emotions erupt in a torrent of furious anger, in a torrent of furious anger. 9 to 5 is breaking up man in me. Oh pretty baby, that's not how you want me to be. I gotta find me a little hole in the wall. Gotta find me a little hole in the wall. Gotta find me a little hole in the wall. take our own time, not taking any numbers, not waiting there in line. We're gonna find me a little hole in the wall, gonna find me a little hole in the wall, gonna find me a little hole in the wall. Last time. Gretchen started preaching all about Thomas Aquinas. In the coronation dinner, she was dubbed the finest. She's a blackjack dealer, she's a bottle of hope. She's got a good head for numbers and a good mouth for soap. Gonna find me a little hole in the wall, gonna find me a little hole in the wall, gonna find me a little hole in the wall. Gonna find me a little hole in the wall, gonna find a little hole in the wall, gonna find me a little hole in the wall. Gotta find me a little hole in the wall, gotta find me a little hole in the wall, gotta find me a little hole in the wall. Gotta find me a little hole in the wall, gotta find me a little hole in the wall, gotta find me a little hole in the wall. Sleason, he's a boxer, he's training every day. This isn't any fluke this time, he's been doing it since May. He trains in a gym in Dorchester, every day right after work. Yeah, Sleason and a bunch of inner city teams, learning how to box each day after work. And he didn't tell anybody that he fought 3 rounds not a month ago. He waited till after he won the decision before he told everybody so. Me, I don't blame him much, I wouldn't want anyone seeing you take a risk like that. And some people probably roll their eyes and say, why is he doing that? It's not like he'll ever be a Sugar Ray or anybody else like that. But they don't seem to get the point, and they're all doing nothing with their lives. Yeah, Sleason, he's a boxer, he gets up each morning just to run. People ask him what's he doing that for? Can't be any fun, but they don't know about anything they haven't seen in a TV show. And they hate to see ambition coming at anybody that they know. And they're mad if you do anything that's out of the status quo. They can't wait to see Sleason get himself hurt so they can say I told you so. But me, I see it different and I say go. Go, Sleason, go.
Arizona's flat, all my friends are dead. I pick up all the pieces and I put myself to bed and I say, hey pretty baby, do you like my song? And I said, no, never did, never ever ever did. Hey! Hey! Zombies keep us flat, zombies keep us real, zombies keep us honest cause that never ever fear. And I say, hey sweet Lord, why don't you come down and make the stars and the cars and everybody's ball? Hey! Hey!
introduction. I'm sure that she would pardon the interruption, because I'll do it so charmingly, and I'll tell her we were meant to be together for eternity, and all that jazz that they call cliche, because it can't be said any other way. Oh, pretty lady, how can we meet so I can sweep you off of your feet? I'm looking for the solution, something eternal, no evolution could select out naturally. The way I'm gonna make her fall in love with me. Here's a song to do whatever it's gonna do and make things a certain way. Here's a song, I made it just for you. Hip, high, D, low, hey, hey. And I'd like to be introduced to thee, but we have a mutual acquaintance. Instead I insulate and I create, because I have a little patience. Oh, here's a song to do whatever it's gonna do and make things a certain way. Here's a song, I made it just for you. Hip, high, D, low, hey, hey. Here's a song. We resonate a little more. Tom Scalzo. Oh, hey, thank you. Walking back from Lincoln on a bed of railroad ties, sitting down to watch the river. Walking back from Lincoln, swatting at the flies, trying to make it last forever. And the city lights still so far away. Down the tracks, no time to roam. 100 miles doesn't seem so long today. These tracks will lead us home. Walking back from Lincoln, our feet are hurting bad, wondering what time is dinner. Walking back from Lincoln, the rain soaked all we had. Home run derby, crown a winner. And the city lights are still so far away. Countless miles into the great unknown, hoping for rest and a better day. These tracks will lead us home. These tracks will lead us home. These tracks will lead us home. Oh yeah. Working hard, I'm tired, but I will not do to spend any extra time away from you. So I'm hopping on a red-eye flight. I'll get some sleep in the sky. I'm hopping on a red-eye flight. I'm gonna see you when the sun rises. If I stay here, I'll wake up sad tomorrow. So I scrounged the money I had to beg and borrow. Now I'm hopping on a red-eye flight. I'll get some sleep in the sky. I'm hopping on a red-eye flight. I'm gonna see you when the sun rises. It hurts when the girl you love the most I'm the monster you created when you showed me something that I'd always been denied. Just a little bit of human kindness. Now I can't be satisfied, 'cause it felt so right. It was paradise, and you were just being nice. Temporary reprieve from my lot in life. It used to be a knowledge that I lacked, but now I've got it and I can't go back. And I'm the monster you created, and I'm wondering why you ever would make plans to go to dinner with any other man. I'm so jealous of all your other fellas. This is so embarrassing. I wanna buy you an engagement ring just because you were nice to me one time. Maybe I can present it to you come Valentine's. I'm a cliche, what can I say? Throw me a bone and I'll never go away. Now you'll probably think twice next time you feel like being nice, 'cause I'm the monster you created. Just a simple gesture and it spoiled me. Now you're cursed with my ever-loving loyalty. It would be so nice, it would be so right if you could come out with me sometime. Could you maybe come out with me sometime? I don't know, could you come out with me sometime? Give me one good reason to forget about you. Give me one good reason to forget about you. To forget about you. To forget about you. Give me one good reason to forget about you. Give me one good reason to forget about you. To forget about you. To forget about you. Yes, you're crying. On the inside. It was a Sunday morning on the peak of the spring. Started crying. On the inside. You remember a happy couple pushing a child up on a swing. You were crying. On the inside. You started crying. On the inside. And you cry, 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 cry. On the inside. And you cry, 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 cry. On the inside. And you cry, 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 cry. On the inside. And you cry, yeah, you cry, cry, cry. On the inside. Yeah, you cry, 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 cry. On the inside. And she'll say, come back to Dakota, the weather's fine. And your song found its way into this heart of mine. And I forgive you, baby. And I miss you, baby. Yeah, yeah, ooh. Johnson hits the tavern every day at 3. But before he goes there, he always comes sees me. And we forgive you, baby. And we miss you, baby. Yeah, yeah, ooh. Well, I've been running crabs across the Great Lakes, just thinking about my life and my planning mistakes. When I felt the summer breeze blowing through my coat, I thought, hey, I can win her back with the song I wrote. And she'll say, come back to Dakota, the dog had twins. The Reverend spilled some water to erase their sins. And I forgive you, baby. And I miss you, baby. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a tiny little town, northern Michigan, with a pizza joint all filled up with family and friends. I sat there at the piano, practiced every note, and thought, hey, I can win her back with the song I wrote. I can win her back with the song I wrote. I can win her back with the song I wrote. I can win her back with the song I wrote. And she'll say, come back to Dakota, the weather's fine. And your song found its way into this heart of mine. And I forgive you, baby. And I miss you, baby. Yeah, yeah. And I forgive you, baby. And I miss you, baby. Yeah.
break out of these bars, I'd take you down to Louisiana. We'd walk the streets of New Orleans. You would love me. I wanna swim with you in the Gulf of Mexico. I wanna read your thoughts and let you steal my heart. If I could break out of these bars, I'd take you down to Texarkana. You look just like a beauty queen. You would love me. I wanna swim with you in the Gulf of Mexico. I wanna read your thoughts and let you steal my heart. If I could break out of these bars, I'd take you out of Alabama. You'd rub my hair down with Brill cream, and you would love me. I wanna swim with you in the Gulf of Mexico. I wanna read your thoughts, let you steal my heart. I don't want to do it.
Guilt, a hard-edged thing. You agree with me, my friend. Write yourself a letter, one you know you'll never send. It's time to rest these weary bones. I finally found me the right notes. I can play the tune right now. I finally found me the right notes. What a weekend, trying to decide what to eat for dinner. I wish I was a little bit thinner, but heck, who doesn't? Our boy, he wastes his days playing with his friends up on the internet, but heck, he's got all A's, and he's a great kid. I guess I can't complain, even when I hear the rattle of this rattle trap. Of course we got our problems, but I'm alright with that. Babe, you're beautiful. Think of how far we've come in just a year. When I think about it, can't believe we're here, no longer working in the factory. Of course we got our problems, that's alright with me. And I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. It's kinda beautiful. It's just like everybody, and it's beautiful. I write it down on paper 'cause it's beautiful. I send it off to strangers 'cause it's beautiful. And maybe they'll agree with me, it's beautiful. Maybe send me a stamp. Cause I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. Because it's beautiful. It's just like everybody, and it's beautiful. I write it down on paper 'cause it's beautiful. I send it off to strangers 'cause it's beautiful. And maybe they'll agree with me, it's beautiful. 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 Maybe send me a stamp. Rattle trap. I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. I kinda like the rattle of this rattle trap. living by the rules. Life is long and I might get caught, but it's also short and probably not. My only regrets are the fights I never fought, all the stuff that I've been taught I forgot, all except for one lesson, that's keep them guessing. If they think you won't press, it's time for pressing. The only field that I want success in is the inability to give a false confession, 'cause I keep on yelling loud and I keep on feeling proud as authorities remove me from the crowd, telling me that I was doing what wasn't allowed. If the friendly officers don't understand, I still get a chance on the witness stand. I speak from my heart and they'll give me a hand, saying we decree you've got to free this man. And if that is the worst case scenario, then it's pretty obvious I got to give it a go. Self-destruction's such a powerful foe. Don't go with the flow, go put on a show. I never got the job with a nice big pension. I never been awarded any honorable mention, 'cause I always been the man who didn't like convention. It's okay to break the law if you got good intentions. I keep on yelling loud and I keep on feeling proud as authorities remove me from the crowd, telling me I was doing what wasn't allowed. Yeah, I never get a job with a nice big pension, and I've never been awarded any honorable mention, as authorities remove me from the crowd, it's okay to break the law 'cause I got good intentions. And I've never get a job with a nice big pension, and I've never been awarded any honorable mention, as authorities remove me from the crowd, it's okay to break the law 'cause I got good intentions. She keeps saying no explaining, love is just a feel you trust, so you do what you must. My feelings blur my feel for her, and I lose sleep because she's a mystery, and I don't know why she loves me so, and I'll be low if she lets me go, and I feel shy when I look in her eye. I don't know why you can't quantify love when it's for real. It's just something that you've gotta feel, and I can feel love, 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 I can feel love. I'm never gonna stop being amazed by every little thing that comes along the way. The sun has come up for another day. Let's get outside and appreciate its rays. Time will continue to just fly right by for you if you assume you've seen it all before. It's unwise to neglect the things that you expect. You know miracles are right outside your door, and I'm never gonna stop being amazed by every little thing that comes comes along the way. The sun's come up for another day. Let's go outside and appreciate its rays. And my best friend isn't dead. He met me for lunch like he said. I've known him since school. I think that's pretty cool. And most everyone I've ever known would welcome me into their home. I think that's pretty great, and I'd reciprocate. And I'll never stop being amazed by every little thing that comes along the way. The moon has come up for another night, so let's get outside and bask within its light. Heard she got married and the baby she carried came out beautiful and bright. And she forgot all about that night way back when we might have started something. It wasn't nothing. She's the best woman on the planet. I might have had a chance, but I took it for granted. Could have started something. It wasn't nothing. La 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 la. Heard she got married. I heard she got married. La 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 la. Heard she got married. Heard she got married. La la la. I probably spent way too much time waiting, and I'm probably overestimating. Cause she's had connections, she's had fun. But me, I've only had this one. I could have started something. It wasn't nothing. She's the woman that I chose, but when the moment came, I just froze. I could have started something. It wasn't nothing. La 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 la. Heard she got married. I heard she got married. La 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 la. Heard she got married. Heard she got married. Why doesn't anybody listen to me? Why doesn't anybody listen to me? Why doesn't anybody ever let go? Oh, oh. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear yourself? Can you hear me?
I can hear myself, and I can hear you.
1 2 1 2. Cockroaches killed the mouse. I've got intruders and that's not good. I've got termites eating the wood. Hello, hello, hello. Exterminator, come to my home. I used to think I was living alone. Until I listened, until I heard the footsteps on my floorboards. Exterminator, I wanna say see you later. 1 2 1 2.
All these creatures got ants crawling on my rugs. I sleep at night with hungry bed bugs. Exterminator, come to my house. Kill the cockroaches, don't forget the mouse. Kill the cockroaches and don't forget the mouse. Exterminator, I wanna say see you later. To all of the
1 2 1
crawling
2.
intruders in my house.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the show's not officially starting yet, but it's getting there. Froggy, let's hear you say something.
Hello.
All right, that sounds good. Let us know if you can hear us, etc. And it looks like someone using your account saying hello.
Hey.
Very nice. All right, and we're going to set up the Skype account. It's very exciting. 5 people watching right now, Frog.
How many of them are relatives of mine?
1. And that's including us,
Oh,
too.
so 3 people. They're forced to listen a lot, right? I don't know if the forced is a word.
But like they hear it in the car sometimes.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, they definitely forced.
That would be me. They just responded. 1 2 1 2. All right, that's good. We'll be able to make calls. We got that. You excited?
I am.
Well, we might as well just start, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have Twitter there, just in case. Skype here. Where's the, it's right here.
Seems very complicated.
I know. 5 people watching now. All right. Thank you. I'm going to hit record. There's no turning back. Oh yeah, welcome to the live stream with Froggy.
Was that song called Call Me Boof Boof?
Yeah, call me Boof Boof.
It's good.
Good title, huh?
Yeah.
How you doing, Frog?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Froggy is in town, ladies and gentlemen. When I do stuff like that, you should fill in the blank space, the dead air. When you see me like trying to do a technical thing, that's your cue to
Gotcha.
yeah. Froggy, you've been on the show
Several times, yeah.
always over the phone.
Yep.
Always a bad connection.
Terrible.
That didn't stop you from winning Guest of the Year last year.
That's right.
Hail the Conquering Hero, Froggy, in the gosh darn studio.
Yeah.
A lot of people talking about the Motern Media Cover Song Challenge.
It was a great challenge. It was a great challenge, and
The winner was really good. Oh, actually, all of them were really good, but Johnny Unicorn's version was really good.
Yeah, he's the real deal. He is a musician. He is a real musician, and it sounded great. So that was really cool. One
might say he's a step above us.
Yeah, more than one would say that.
At least two.
Several would say that. By the way, 9 people watching.
9.
Yeah, that includes us and your children.
Yeah.
Do you think they've already stopped watching?
Probably, yeah.
Look, if you want to be on the show, 603-644-0048. Just send me a text. It's a complicated system, Frog. They text us and say, can we be on the show? Then we call them when the time is right.
Right. Now, why can't they just call?
Because we do it through a Skype number on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to accept calls
Gotcha.
through Skype.
Whatever. I'm just curious.
Understand?
I've actually always been curious as to why, but now I guess I understand.
All right, so that's where we stand. And, okay. Some topics. 1, how about that new Finkelsteins album, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Double Take Action is, I was playing it quite a bit the last couple days. Really, really liking it.
Yeah, like, a little edgy for me.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I like the middle part, too, when you, I'm not sure what you say exactly, but...
Brady and Robin.
There you go. Yeah.
Smiling and Robin.
Yeah.
Death is upon us.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, so that's cool.
It's got to definitely be an addition to the playlist for next...
Well, can I tell you which one I want on the playlist for the next
Go ahead.
thing?
Yeah.
Give me a second. I got to find it. So, where is it? Finkelsteins. Come on, Finkelsteins. I want to hear Full Stop. I think this would be good live. Look at all these people crawling on the ground. Cities and towns, round and round. Look at all these people. You know this one?
Yeah.
Ground, cities and towns, round and round, round and round.
You got to give it more if you want to go. Take it all if you want the glow. Trickle down all the bits to those. Waiting for you, get out the door. What you need is inside yourself. It's on you, ain't on no one else. Just a page on an empty shelf. Take your words, turn them into spells.
I'm falling for something crazy, make me lazy. It ain't easy being good at rapping without sounding cheesy.
Get up on the
I'm
floor
near
with something
easy.
Going out to eat some
easy. Ha! See what I did there just to please me.
I'm gonna use my gift, it might sound easy, but if you...
Yeah, that one's good, too.
Yeah, that would be good live. We already have 70 songs on the playlist.
Well,
so.
I'm sure we can cut one.
I guess so. It hurts though. I feel
maybe 2.
I feel bad. Yeah. So that's gonna be fun. We're up to 7 tickets sold, and now Johnny Unicorn got 2 free tickets, so 9 tickets are accounted for. Frog.
Well, that's better than we were last time.
Yeah, I mean, a year ago this time the show didn't even exist. We hadn't even considered doing it yet.
Yeah, it took a while to get 9 people anyways, right? I mean, even when we did decide.
Oh, yeah. It took until, like January or February. Yeah.
So what's that about? There's still 51 or so tickets left?
51 tickets. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's some other news.
Okay.
Slingshot Cops is streaming on Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. What is that? How can you get that? You have to be an Amazon Prime member or something? Or do you just order it on Amazon Prime?
Either one. If you're a Prime member, you stream it for free.
Yep.
And we get like 20 cents for every hour streamed.
Okay.
And if you're not a Prime member, you can rent it for like $4. Yeah?
Yeah, that's not bad. A lot of people taking advantage of that, or?
I don't know. We haven't gotten any of the numbers back. I don't know how long it works, the whole system.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see. Now, look, we have some calls set up for the thing. Do you want to do our first call of the show, or what?
Why not? Let's
yeah.
do it.
Tell us, while I'm figuring out who to call, tell us, Frog.
Yes.
What's it like being up north this time of year versus Florida this time of year?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, when I left Orlando, it was 97 degrees and humid and kind of uncomfortable. And then arriving here later at night, it was almost I think it was in the 50s. So it was a pretty big jump in temperature.
Do you like that crispness?
No.
You don't like it?
No, it's cold. I started shivering right away.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is my favorite time of year.
Yeah. Something happens when you move down, like different climate.
Yeah, for sure.
It's different.
For sure.
Sure, if I lived here for 10 more years, it would be fine.
Yeah. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, this is Matt Farley. Hi.
Hello.
Can you hear it?
John? Yep.
Now, did I mention you in one of my recent songs?
Yeah, on the Sports and Games album.
Nice. Which one?
7 Up is my favorite game.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Oh, it was a beautiful song. We were all really excited about it. Yeah.
Let's
Here's a friend.
So we're talking to John, and who's your friend?
My name's Tyrell.
Tyrell. Hey, Tyrell and John, we're here with Froggy. Froggy, say hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey man, how's it going, Froggy?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Let's listen to 7 Up.
That's good.
Let's listen to 7 Up is my favorite game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 7 Up, it's such a very good game I like to play. I play it with all of my friends, including John Drindak, who lives in Thunder Bay. Oh yeah, 7 Up is such a good game.
There you go, John Drindak. You live in Thunder Bay, apparently, huh?
Yeah.
That's so
You're
cool.
listening to- You got a song about Thunder Bay.
And I have another song about Thunder Bay, Froggy. I mean, I've basically got this guy's entire life turned into song, Frog.
How did you find out about him to write a song that he likes 7 Up?
What did I do? I posted on Twitter, and I talked on the podcast saying anyone who wants to be on the show mentioned in the album, let me know, and you let me know, right?
Yeah.
Was 7 Up the game where there'd be 7 people and the last one up or something like that? Or?
No. John, do you know 7 Up?
Yeah.
Do you want to teach
Yeah,
Froggy the rules?
When we played, it was heads up 7 Up.
Heads on
So
your desk, right? You gotta put
Like
your head on
everybody
your
puts
desk.
their head down, and 7 people tap 7 different people, and they guess who did it.
Yep.
It just kind of goes in a cycle like that.
If you guess right, if you guess who tapped you, then you replace them as one of the tappers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Once you get tapped, you can either put your thumb up or your hand up to indicate that you've already been tapped, so no other tapper taps you.
That's right.
First off, let's learn a little bit about Thunder Bay.
Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. What a good city. Oh yeah, it's the lakehead, it's T-Bay, it's the bay, it's Thunder Bay. It's a good place to work and play.
Do they call it the T-Bay?
Yeah.
Nice. I was accurate, Frog.
It's pretty good.
So, John, what's your story? What are you doing with your life?
Just having a good time right now.
Nice. Are you still in school or what?
Yeah, just about out. One more year.
College or high school?
High school.
Very cool. A lot of Motern fans at your high school?
A few, yeah.
Nice. You hear that, Frog?
That's pretty good.
Now, listen, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you know what? When you graduate from high school, a really good thing to do is go on a road trip to the World Motern Day Extravaganza. Have you considered that?
Oh, I'd love to.
What's stopping you?
That's a good idea.
What's stopping you?
Just school, but when it's over,
Great. Well, we'll see you there. $42 a ticket. You order through our website, and there's only 51 tickets left. I'm just saying.
You might not want to wait too much longer.
Yeah, good plan.
No pressure. We appreciate your support. All right, and now I don't even know. Ontario, is that the western part of Canada or what?
It's sort of in the middle. It's right above the Lake Superior where I live.
Okay, well, you could get to us in a day, probably. Day and a half if driving.
Too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be a great road trip with you and your buddies, and you'd have a great time. Froggy, how much fun was that extravaganza?
It was a great time.
See?
And this year, Matt's gonna eat a hamburger for the first time.
Yeah, I've never had a burger.
Yeah, it's for the hamburger.
Will be that's worth the price right there and the trip.
Well, John, thanks for being involved in the podcast. Thanks for being involved in the Sports and Games album. Like, do you play that for your, like, what do your friends say when you, like, tell them that you're mentioning a song? Are they shocked?
Well, we shared it in the group chat that we have on Snapchat, and everybody just was, like, laughing at it. It was good. Had a good time. Everybody had a great time.
It was a good laugh. They were laughing with it. They weren't laughing at it, right?
Yeah, with it.
All right,
yeah,
phew.
it's like nobody really talks about Thunder Bay, you know?
Some-
Like, it's hard to see in pop culture especially. Like, there's not too many mentions of Thunder Bay outside of, like, hockey.
Nice. Well, I'm glad to have done that service for the great people of Thunder Bay. And one of these Junes, we want to see you guys.
Yeah, love to.
All right, have a great night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye. I like those guys.
I never really got into Snapchat. I don't really understand it.
No, there's only so much you can do.
My kids tried to. I think they Snapchatted me a couple times, and I didn't even know what to do.
No, there's like, I mean, you got to live your life.
Yeah, there's too much, other stuff.
Beep, 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 beep,
What's that?
Sports update. It's the Motern Media Infomercial Podcast Sports Update. Froggy, you want to tell the people about the latest news with the Boston Celtics?
That they finalized the trade.
That's right.
Yeah.
Boston Celtics have finalized the trade.
Do you think that was a good trade?
Do I think it's a good trade? I think it's a great trade. I think it is.
What happens if he leaves in 2 years?
If he leaves in 2 years, it means we got 2 years of a much better player, and we made it to the finals at least one of those 2 years.
I agree. It was a good trade. I just,
And he won't leave in 2 years. I'm
I
gonna
think
add.
he's gonna draw some big name free agents too. One more.
Yeah. Who knows who else we might get? But I mean, he's not leaving. Why would the most money he can get is in Boston?
Right.
And the situation is amazing. Horford.
Hayward for 4 years. Horford for at least 3.
Irving.
Yep.
And then Brown and Tatum. Oh my God.
Plus
Marcus
possibly,
Smart.
Plus possibly a number 1 pick from the Lakers. Or
Wait, couldn't be number 1. 2
through
through 5 next year, or a good pick the year after that. It would be Sacramento's. Oh my goodness. It is going to be. I am pumped for the season.
What did the Celtics end up giving him to finalize it? They gave him another pick.
They
right?
gave him a second-round pick in 2020.
Oh, well.
Here.
That was basically like, here you go.
It's
Just
nothing.
shut up.
Yeah. Look, Isaiah Thomas was fantastic and great to watch, but for one thing, he's only got a year left on his contract.
Yeah. He wanted big money.
He wanted big money. He's not worth it.
No. We wouldn't have won a championship with Isaiah.
No, absolutely not.
No.
And this, I can't believe how good this is. And a lot of media people are downplaying it like it's like a minor upgrade. I think it is a huge upgrade.
Well, I think a lot of media says that the Cavaliers got a great deal, which they did. They did, but if Isaiah doesn't, if Isaiah can't play this season, they didn't get a very good deal.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't think they got. I think they got as good a deal as they could, considering that Kyrie wanted out.
Yep. It worked for both sides.
Yeah.
What's the score of the Sox game?
I don't know. We'll do this is live.
It's live sports.
Yeah.
Time. We got the Patriots playing too. Not that that matters. But.
Beep, 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 beep. Live score update. Froggy, you want to give it or you want me to give it?
Well, the phone's in front of you, so.
Yeah, it's not opening right now.
No,
Okay, in the third inning, Red Sox, Yankees currently tied 0-0. We will keep you up to date. Giants beating the Patriots 14-7.
But you got Jacoby Brissett is the only quarterback playing tonight, I think.
Preseason is so uninteresting to me in all sports.
Next Thursday though.
Yeah, but I am on the basketball bandwagon. Big time.
Still riding it high.
This
was the first season in a long time that I wrote it all the way.
I loved it. I
yeah.
had such a great time.
I
watching
even watched
the
the
NBA.
finals. I even watched the finals because I thought it was that good of a product this year.
Yeah. The NBA is back. I'm as into it already as I was in the Garnett and Pierce years.
Come like December when the games are kind of meaningless, it'll switch to football.
Yeah, I guess so. But I've been thinking about NBA
me
all
too.
summer
I'm
long. I
excited
haven't
about
been
it.
thinking about NFL, even though that Super Bowl was amazing.
Yeah.
All right. You getting a message?
Joe's message.
What's he think? Is he happy with the
says
show?
Hi.
All right, that's good. All right, let's you want to call someone else or do you want a topic? Let's do one topic.
Go ahead.
Okay, ready? There's an Australian. This was like a month ago, but an Australian website.
Are you talking about this picture of this guy?
No.
Oh.
I'm just pointing to the air. An Australian website, Frog, had a headline with my big face under it. Headline: Cheating the system? With a question mark. With my big stupid face under it.
In Australia?
An Australian website about some jerk.
How do they even know who you are?
By the way, Johnny Unicorn, congratulations on the victory. He's watching. He says that I need a phone cover for my phone, and you know what?
I agree.
No, I live on the gosh darn edge, Johnny. I live on the edge. No phone covers for me. You know what happened a month ago?
No. Drop the phone?
Dropped the phone. And it broke.
Yeah. So why don't you just get a phone cover? I mean, that doesn't even make sense. Because you want to live on the edge?
Yeah, I'm a pretty cautious guy. Pretty cautious, except, it was the 3-year-old who
especially with kids.
He removed it from my pocket.
Yeah.
And as he was removing it, and my hands were busy at the time, and he goes and grabs, and I'm saying, hey, no.
Boom. Now, did you have to get a new phone or get the screen repaired?
Screen repaired, $119.
And what does a phone case cost? Like $50?
Or much less. Look, it feels cleaner.
I guess. So anyways, the Australian people, they don't like you for
It's
whatever.
just my stupid face in a headline about it that says cheating the system.
And there was there a article to go along with
there's
it?
an article like, this bozo makes dumb songs and earns money off it. They didn't actually say bozo, but
yeah.
Whatever.
I mean,
whatever.
Whatever. I mean, obviously, they listen to you, so that's probably, and they're all the way in Australia, so.
No, they don't listen to me. They don't listen to me. That's the thing.
Well, they had to have heard about you. I mean, they didn't just.
Can I tell you? They just read an article about me and regurgitated it.
Oh, whatever.
That's why journalists think I'm gaming the system, because they're gaming the system with misleading headlines.
It's all a bunch of bullshit.
Whoa!
Oh,
hey! Whoa!
Sorry.
Hey! Things are getting a little bit wild here. And we are live, Froggy, so I don't want you going on any of your rants,
Sorry.
You ready to talk to PJ Sykes? Hello? PJ Sykes!
Hey, what's up?
Now look, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but do you know, or are you the person who sent the Flower Guy cover song?
I know him, yeah, he's on my label.
Okay, but he's not you.
He's not me, no. He's a mysterious character that we've been putting records out for since our existence, 2001.
Well, I'm sorry he didn't win, but I played it for my dad.
No, it's okay.
Played it for my dad.
What do you think?
He loved it. He loved it.
Was that the one with like Satan singing?
Yes, Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought the satanic voice would turn my dad off, but he was like, he loved every second of it. So
oh, good.
Spread the word. What's that guy go by?
Kids Techno or KT.
KT. Any word?
He's gone by other names too, like Quality and stuff like that.
By the way, we're here with Froggy, the legendary drummer Froggy. Froggy, say hello to PJ.
Hello, PJ.
Hey, Froggy.
Froggy lives in Florida, but he happens to be in town just suddenly, and so naturally we said, let's do a live show.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm watching on YouTube. It's a little bit of a delay. I turned the volume down.
Yeah, it's confusing for us because we're watching it too. We're one of the 10 people watching right now. Now, Froggy, in case you don't know, PJ is the guy who played guitar with Jandek a month or two ago.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's awesome.
Any other things happen as a result of that show, PJ?
Yeah, we did another show without Jandik, and we got you to introduce us live via message. That was awesome.
Yeah. So PJ Frog had me record an intro for his show. I was like, ladies and gentlemen,
nice.
Much like the intros we did for the extravaganza. So, what was the reaction of the crowd to my intro?
They loved it. I wish I forgot to hit record on the videotape, obviously, but yeah, it was awesome. They loved it. They were like, "What? Who is this guy? What is going on?"
And but no word from the rep.
No word from the rep. No. I think they're aware of your intro, but I haven't heard anything either way.
Oh, I love Jandek. Isn't he the greatest? Froggy, what's your stance on Jandek?
I haven't really heard that much from him, but yeah, it's pretty good.
There you have it, Froggy. Now, PJ, Froggy's the guy who came up to play drums for my big show in June, and we'll do so next June. We've been friends since first grade, Frog?
First or second?
First or second grade. Isn't that wild, PJ?
Wow, that's awesome.
When do you where are most of your friends from? Like, did you keep your friends from elementary school or from middle school or from high school or for college or post school? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I have like one or two from each period, but mostly college, because I moved away from my hometown, and only a few people from that town moved to where I am. Some people followed me later. They were in the same music scene and stuff, so we were kind of friends, but they weren't necessarily in my grade or high school or anything like that.
You're in Richmond now. Where'd you start off?
I grew up in Lynchburg, Virginia, home of Jerry Falwell,
okay.
Liberty University.
Yeah, I'm about the same. I mean, I got a good base from grade school, and then a few from high school, a few from college, and what more do you need? It comes an age where you just stop making friends too, right, Frog?
Yeah, you just don't want any.
Yeah, it's too much. It's like a job keeping up with them, you know.
Yeah, and then you gotta find them on social media, every platform now,
Snapchat, MyFace.
You gotta Snapchat your high school friends,
PJ, you a sports fan?
Yeah, I love the Phillies, and I like baseball. I think that's originally how I found your music, actually.
Beep, 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 beep. Sports update. Currently, the Phillies tied with the Marlins. 1-1 in the top of the fourth. Phillies only one out. Men on first and second, so they might take the lead before the first half of the fourth inning is over. So keep your fingers crossed, PJ.
All right.
Hey, thanks for getting us some other callers.
I texted a bunch of friends. I don't know who's hitting you up.
Yeah, I think I got two more from that, so that's much appreciated. Listeners, anyone listening live, we only have two more callers after this, so please don't hesitate to text me 603-644-0048 and let me know you want to be on the show, because otherwise it's just going to get into the rant corner, right, Frog?
Yes. Joe says we can call him.
We could call his son Joe. That would be fun, huh, PJ?
You should call him. You should start calling numbers like
just
remember
random.
when you two would try to call the White House on that tour in the 90s or something. You should start doing stuff like that.
It's a good idea.
Just call people. Just call people on the phone book.
It's a darn good idea. Well, PJ, I'm really glad that you're that we know you. You're mad cool, and let's maintain this this friendship. I'm just saying. A road trip to New England in June, early June, is a fun thing to do because we have a wild extravaganza. You get to meet a lot of interesting people.
Yeah, no, I it's been great, and thank you for having me on the show. And the little interview with Janik was awesome, and appreciate all the music you keep putting out, and especially the Untold Story. That was so good.
Oh, cool. He's talking about the story of Roy. Yeah, that was fun. Thank you. It was a few hours of work, but I'm glad people got a kick out of it. All right, well, we're going to call your friends now.
Call my friends.
All right, have a good one.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
How about PJ Sykes, huh?
Awesome.
Really cool guy. What a world, huh, Frog?
I know.
Before we call, we should cover some more topics. All right, this is a big one, okay? Everyone, I don't know if you've noticed this, but everyone's trying to get their kids to be great.
Yeah. Me too.
Get them into the best programs to learn things, you know?
Yep.
However, none of us are great, okay? We're all mediocre.
Right.
And we're putting all these ridiculous expectations on the kids.
Yeah.
And what are we?
Yep.
We're a bunch of mediocre
something
people.
To say. We
What?
I wouldn't say mediocre.
We're maybe a notch above mediocre at best. And here we are gotta get my kid into the right preschool,
Yeah. Well, my kids went to public school.
Yeah. It's like, okay, you're putting stupid expectations on people. Like they say, watching TV is going to make your kid dumber, Right. Yeah. What did you do growing up?
Watch TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of it.
So much.
I'm pretty dumb, though.
Yeah. Okay. So
it might be.
So what you're saying is we're seeing the mistakes of our ways.
Right, and we're trying to improve.
Okay.
But, my kids watch YouTube and play video games and, whatever.
How about this one?
Yeah.
You know how some people are like, oh, I don't let my kids watch TV. You know those people?
Well, their kids will watch TV a lot.
I think they're lying.
Yeah, well,
I think they are actually lying.
The kids are probably watching TV and they just don't know it.
I think they're stating what they wish was the truth.
Possibly.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I watched Inspector...
Yeah, my son reads every night before he goes to bed for 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. No, come on.
Doesn't.
Yeah. And, reading used to be poo-pooed the way TV is.
I didn't know that.
I don't know if it's true either.
I don't think that's true.
I think it is.
But, school's different now than it used to be, too.
People want to know about Game of Thrones. What's your stance on it?
I've never watched the show.
Yeah. I've only seen, a few scenes. And I just... fantasy stuff does not do it for me.
It's not my thing.
It's not my thing at all. Yeah.
Give me a good mob story or, something like that. I'll be into it. But
I mean, when Slingshot Cops is available on Amazon Prime, why would anyone watch Game of Thrones?
There's probably a few reasons. But Game of Thrones is going to appeal to a very, very large group. I'm not one of them.
I got another topic.
Yeah.
Okay. It's this similar topic.
Yeah.
Okay. When people get mad at an athlete for when they
leave.
No. Someone burned Isaiah Thomas's jersey for being traded.
Yeah. Well, that just shows that person doesn't know what they're doing.
That's just dumb.
That's stupid.
I wonder if they were purposely being dumb and just seeing if they get on the news.
Sports Center.
Yeah. How about this though? If Ortiz doesn't run it out to first base on a hit that is 99.9% of the time is an out, and he doesn't run hard,
people will complain about
People
it.
get mad,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
How often do you give 100% at your job,
Never.
Yeah. What does anyone do at their jobs? They're like, can I get away? What can I get away with?
Right, exactly. Lots of times I just text and watch videos.
So it's like, come on.
If I actually tried, I'd probably even do better. But
heck yeah.
Yeah.
But you're doing fine.
Yeah. Oh, I'm happy with the status quo.
Yeah, things are going fine, and just be like, and then they'll be like, well, we're paying their salary by buying tickets, and they're getting paid so much. Yeah, and they give them a break. They know it's an out. It's a grounder to second.
Right.
It's gonna be an out. 1 in 1,000 times the second baseman's gonna have it go under his legs.
I play softball all the time, and if I know I'm out, I don't run.
Yeah.
I know I'm not getting paid anything, but
You're not getting paid.
no.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, only demand the level of excellence out of others that you demand out of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? Got that, Frog?
That's the words to live by.
Do you want to call Joe?
Yeah, let's give him a try. I mean, might as well give him a.
Do you want to type in the number here? Or?
I'll just give it to you. I won't give it to you live, but.
All right, look, we're going to call Froggy's boy, Joe. Joe's the younger one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The older one probably would be embarrassed.
All right, this is going to be good stuff. This is very exciting. Thanks for everyone for listening. This is a great episode, Frog. How do you like? It's easier when we're in the same room, huh?
Oh yeah, I usually can't hear you. You can't hear me. It's a freaking mess.
And somehow you won
Yeah.
Guest of the Year.
That was probably kind of fixed, but.
You know how like a guy gets elected and puts all his friends in the cabinet?
Yeah.
I would totally do that.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, I think like.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey Joe, you're on the air.
I know.
What are you doing, buddy?
We're watching you.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh. What are you? Are you going to bed pretty soon?
No.
Do you have any questions for me or for Farley?
I don't know. Maybe Aiden will.
Maybe Aiden will.
While we're waiting, your brother left a message saying that your mom wants to know when's the next movie and can she be in it.
Really?
Hello, Mrs. Brennan, and hello, Steve. The next movie, it's going to be a few years, and yes, of course you can be in it, 100%. That would be awesome. If you can get up here, plan a trip. I'll tell Doug all about the details. We'll get all you up here. It'll be great.
Joe, do you want to be in the next movie?
Did Joe put the phone down or something?
I don't know.
No, I'm right here.
Oh,
Joe,
do you want to be in the next movie?
Sure.
Oh, what do you want to do? You want to be with Pippi?
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you like Slingshot Cops?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character in Slingshot Cops?
50.
Pippi?
Nice.
What did you do in school today?
We basically just did multiplication.
Oh, see. Now, and how about baseball? Did you have baseball practice today?
Yes.
Did you hit the ball?
Yes.
Good. Did you pitch at all?
No. Basically only Aiden, Charlie, Jace, and a couple more kids.
That's cool. You looking forward to going to school tomorrow?
Mhm.
Nice.
Hey, Joe, I got a little song for you. Tell me what you think of this. Joe, Joe, Joe. Joe, 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 Joe. Joe. How do you like that, Joe?
It was cool.
Nice.
So, Joe, I have a question for you. You watch YouTube quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
Who is your favorite YouTuber?
His name is Tanner.
Oh, okay. And what kind of stuff does he do?
He basically does trampoline versus.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. So do you ever watch...
So he basically does flips.
Do you ever watch...
Like,
yeah. Do you ever watch Farley on YouTube?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
It's pretty cool.
Nice. Thanks, Joe. Well, Joe, we got to move on. We got some other people to call, but thanks for being on the show, and we'll get you in our next movie, okay?
Got it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
All right. Good to catch up with Joe, huh?
It is. I think he should become a regular. Check in with Joe.
I want to hear more about what happened at school. I want to know about baseball practice too. Yeah. We're down to 7 people watching.
Joe.
I don't know. It fluctuates.
Yeah.
Bad
connection.
Bad. Yeah, that's right. Some people, their connection dies, and then they have to get it back up. Okay, what else? I feel much safer. You know, like Tom Brady in this TB12 thing that he does?
Oh, I can't stand that.
Oh,
actually.
my God. And, like, he's putting out a book on, like, how to be healthy like him.
What does he do that's so great? I mean, he's a good quarterback. He's in good shape. But
I know. It's like, isn't it enough, Tom, that you're just a great quarterback? Isn't that enough? But, like, he has to, like, sell this, like, it feels like mind
lifestyle.
control weirdness.
Yeah, I mean, if he wasn't Tom Brady, I don't think people would go for it.
Yeah, and he's selling a book for, like, it's, like, close to at least $50 to buy this book on how to be healthy like him. Okay?
Yeah. What does it say?
I
I guess you need to buy the book.
But does he need, like... So, Tom, you figured out the secret to, like, being healthy and happy in life.
Well, it's probably because he's rich and he's married to Giselle.
Yeah, and
Bundchen.
lucky. And lucky
And he's
in every way.
The greatest quarterback in the
Why
NFL.
okay, he's 6'4".
Wow.
Is he 6'4"?
I have no idea.
That's why he's so doing so well at life. If he was 7 inches shorter,
Like, if he was like me, 5'6", he couldn't even play football.
no matter what he did,
No,
all his
never
it
gonna play.
it
Never gonna
just
play a sport.
sickens me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. Just when people are making their money in a way that they say is to help others, very suspicious. Like,
oh, it's totally just to. Well, you know what? He takes a lot of pay cuts, so he's probably justifying.
It's a good call.
Yeah,
It's a darn good call.
He's
justifying what? How much money do you need?
Right. Well, he's got a lot, I'm sure. Just the TB. I think you can buy shirts that say TB12.
You know, Steve, your brother brought up a very good point.
Yeah.
There's 3 people watching the show in his living room. So there's 6 people streaming.
Wow.
But 9 people watching, or no, at least 8 people watching.
Plus us, that's 10.
No, I'm
Oh.
no, well,
Whatever.
whatever.
It doesn't matter.
How long are you in town for, Frog?
Till Sunday. We leave around I think midday Sunday.
And you're coming back
Coming back
in October.
Oh yeah, yep.
And
3 times in one year. That's I almost feel like I live here again.
we're gonna rehearse.
Yeah, definitely.
Next time when you're here in October. That's gonna be fun, huh?
Yep.
I hope we sell a lot of tickets.
Yeah, well, at least as many as we did last year. It would be disappointing.
Yeah, it's not
went
going
down.
No way it's going down.
No. Now, is there still going to be no live podcasts? It's straight entertainment, right?
Straight music except for the what's it called? The
right, the one
when
the
I
burger.
eat the burger.
Now, where are you gonna get the burger from?
Do you have any suggestions?
I don't know. I mean, you going fast food? You going grilled, like homemade?
I'm taking any suggestions other than homemade.
What is? I mean, I'm sure probably people have asked you this, but what is the actual reason that you've never eaten a burger?
I don't like the way they smell or look, and I don't think I would like them.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I expect that answer from Joe, like the 8-year-old. But
well,
I mean,
my eating habits are not
much better. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve recommends Five Guys. And
yeah,
that,
I mean,
I
Five
kinda
Guys
want-
would
yeah.
probably be the best one down here.
I like everything else at Five Guys.
Oh, you do? What else do they have?
Hot dogs and
Oh.
milkshakes and French fries.
There you go. Well, that would be my probably suggestion, unless you're going to go with, like a good grilled burger from McKinnon's or something like that, homemade, just on the grill.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to go with an
Chain.
institution.
Yeah.
I don't know. I suppose it's frowned upon by most people. Let's call. Want to call this person?
Let's call this person.
Who is this person?
I don't know.
Catriona from Canada.
A lot of people from Canada, huh?
We are huge in Canada.
That's kind of good.
Yeah. Catriona.
Catriona. I have a cousin named that. That's actually the cousin I'm going to come to her wedding.
Oh.
I don't think it's this Catriona, but
Catriona.
Hello?
Hey, this is Matt Farley. Is this Catriona?
It's Katrina, but yeah, hey Matt.
Oh,
How are you?
okay. Is there an O in your name, or was that a typo?
There
in the
is, yeah. No, it's spelled like an Irish name.
The Irish.
Yeah.
They always make things complicated.
Yeah, it's not intuitive. And then I go to Ireland and spell my name, and it's like, no, we know how to pronounce your name.
Oh, that's great. And you know PJ Sykes?
I do, yes. And he spoke really highly of you a few times to me.
Yeah. Well, it's a mutual admiration situation between me and PJ Sykes. Yeah.
Is PJ Sykes the guy we just talked to?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He we only had 2 people who wanted to be on our great call-in show, and he's gotten us 2 more, so that's pretty exciting.
This is an international. I'm calling. We're talking from Canada. So
yeah.
PJ's.
What city do you live in Canada?
I live in Ottawa, in Canada.
OTTAWA.
Uh-huh.
I got a little song I want you to hear. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Ottawa is the capital city of Canada. Ottawa, good place. What a good city.
Were you aware of that song?
You know what? You just blew my mind. No, I wasn't. But that's the most topical, probably one of the most topical things you could play for me right now, because that's where I am. And it's true. It is the capital city.
Does the city have its own anthem? Like, official?
There's a guy who wrote a song called Cap City, like Capital City.
Yeah.
I don't know that everyone knows it, but yeah, you I feel like you probably have a pretty good chance.
Well, who sings Cap City? I want to see if I can look that up and see my competition.
Devin Atherton, Atherton.
Right.
Impressive that she knows that.
Yeah, how do you know that?
About his song?
Yeah.
I read about it. I'm trying to think. It was maybe a few years ago that his song came around. But yeah, he's talking about different things about this capital city of Ottawa.
Let me play a little bit more of mine, just so you can get an understanding.
Is this why we wait for the...
Ottawa got a very good quality of life. Everybody who lives in Ottawa is very happy to be living in Ottawa. You got the Supreme Court, you got the Parliament Hill, you got a bunch of other good stuff in Ottawa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ottawa, a good capital city.
Yeah?
Man, you're nailing it. Nailing it.
I'm looking for our buddy Devin Atherton. I'm not finding it easily online. And frankly, I don't want to direct people to the competition. But look, if you don't say anything right now, it means you like my song better. Awesome. Thank you so much. Now, tell us about yourself. You live in Ottawa. Did you grow up in Canada?
I did grow up in Canada. I grew up in Ottawa, actually.
Nice. What are you doing over there?
I'm a harmonica teacher.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's my childhood dream.
Is that?
And I'm also I'm also a musician. I play. Actually, I guess I'm maybe a musician / harmonica teacher.
Don't you feel weird telling people that you're a musician? Don't you feel like you have to explain yourself when you do it?
Sometimes, yeah. Many times, for sure. Yeah.
Or like I think that people don't believe me when I tell them I'm a musician. You know what I mean?
I think, I think there's a bit of both, because people don't often, especially in Ottawa, it's kind of like, it's like Jonathan Richman, like it's a government center kind of town. Like most people work for the government. And so, people be like, oh, you work for the government. Most people work for the federal government here. And then every now and then people are like, well, actually, I work for the provincial government. And they're like, oh, I work for the municipal. Like, don't forget, you could work for the municipal government or the provincial government. Like, many people work for the government in Ottawa. So, yeah, being a musician is a little outside of what most people think of how you could earn a living.
How many hours a week are you teaching harmonica to people?
It really depends. It depends on the week. Like, I have a lot of students who are older, and so in January and February, many of my students will go somewhere warm for the winter.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it depends on the week, but like I have like usually like 10 pretty regular students, and then sometimes people will come for a little while. Like some students are like really regular, you know, month in, month out, and other people will kind of try harmonica for a little while and then stop, won't stick with it as much.
How dirty does a harmonica get with the spit and whatnot? Is it easy to clean?
Yeah, a harmonica is really easy to clean. You can just, to be honest, like just running it under warm water a lot of times will be one of the best things to clean it out.
How does Bob Dylan rank in terms of skillful harmonica playing?
You know, I would say Bob Dylan, when I think of Bob Dylan, I think of him as a really skillful songwriter. And that would be my kind of take on him.
Yeah.
But I think he's inspired a lot of people to take up the harmonica. And I kind of like that harmonica is like a pretty democratic instrument. Like, I mean, I'm into studying harmonica and studying people who've dedicated their life to becoming really great. But I actually don't know that you have to be a skilled harmonica player to move people, and that's kind of the name of the game in music for me. So
great point.
Yeah.
What else? Do you play other instruments?
I do. I play guitar, and I do like a one-man band. I have like drums with my feet, and guitar and harmonica would be my usual setup.
Do you do any busking?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes well, the best harmonica players that I know who play harmonica and guitar at the same time all got better through busking, most of them anyways. So it's a really good way to just kind of improve your skills, I would say.
Do you busk on cold days, like in the winter in the streets of Ottawa?
The streets of Ottawa get colder than Moscow in the wintertime on average. So I have a friend though. I have a guitar that I bought from a guy who was a pretty legendary busker in Ottawa, and he would busk year round in Ottawa. He's also an amazing musician. His name is John Carroll. And he doesn't busk as much these days because he's pretty in demand in terms of being booked to play at shows. But he busked.
Hey, do you have any recordings on Spotify?
I don't, but I have a SoundCloud.
Oh, good. Let's. What is it?
If you look up Katrina, like Catriona, and my last name is Sturton, Sturton.
The last name again?
Sturton. Yeah,
Froggy. We're gonna hear some. Did you say hi to Froggy yet?
No, I heard his voice, but I wasn't formally introduced. Hi, Froggy.
Hello. Hey,
nice to meet you.
What is busking?
What is busking?
Yeah,
oh,
I have no
street
idea.
performing.
Oh, okay. All right, gotcha. I'm
Come
sure
on,
I'm not
Frog.
the only one that didn't know that.
You gotta know.
Froggy, where do you live? Are you also in America?
Yes, I live in Florida.
Oh, no way. Okay.
He grew
you guys
up.
aren't in the same city.
We are right now. We grew up in Massachusetts near Boston, and 12 years ago, Froggy moved south for the weather. Or why'd you move south? Just because?
I don't know. I really don't.
He just said, "I think I'll move to Florida."
Yeah, pretty much.
What's a better song, Mongoose Moan or Heavy Weather?
Either one. Maybe Mongoose Moan.
Let's hear a little Mongoose Moan from Katrina Sturton. Oh, yeah, that's bluesy stuff. I love that, Katrina. Well done.
Oh, thank you. I love your song. I'm going to be singing it all week.
Okay, yeah, tell your Ottawan friends. Enough with this.
How were you able to search your song so quickly? Because did PJ say you've written 18,000 or 1,800 songs?
18,000.
Right. So how were you able to bring up Ottawa, capital city, at the drop of a hat?
Well, the name of the artist is the guy who sings songs about cities and towns. So I just write like guy sings cities Ottawa into Spotify, and then boom, it's there.
Your song is.
My song comes up. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and I'm obsessed with myself, so I do that on a regular basis. Just
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you played me that song. I'll probably have to join Spotify so I can hear it again.
Well, you can.
Are yours? Sorry.
You can find it on all the other sites too.
Okay.
All right. Well, Katrina, we just got a text from one of the listeners saying that you are super cool. So I just want you to know the people are impressed by you. And Froggy, what do you think of Katrina?
Really good. Is she coming to the extravaganza?
Now, look, no
Probably not.
pressure, but PJ Sykes is definitely coming to the World Motern Day. World Motern Day.
When is?
It's June
When
2nd.
is this extravaganza?
Because you want to
Okay.
see PJ. He wants to see you. He lives in Virginia. You live in Ottawa. What's practically right in the middle? Boston. So you can meet up with PJ. Come to our 5.5 hour show. It's going to be so much fun. No pressure, but it's on June 2nd.
Five Guys Fries will be there too.
I'm going to have a burger for the first time ever.
So, are you going to be playing songs for 5 hours? Out of
70
your 18,000
songs.
song
70
catalog?
songs.
Is that the plan?
The set list currently has 7 songs.
70.
70, yeah, 70. We have 4 sets, so like each set is about an hour, and then there's like downtime in between for socializing.
If I come, will you play Ottawa Capital City?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I feel like June is enough time for me to start planning a trip to Massachusetts. Actually, one of my best friends lives in Concord, so...
There you go.
Well, when you come here, though, just know that we call it Concord. No, I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
Close enough.
One of my best friends lives in Concord, and there's a great university with great recording facilities in a town that starts with an L nearby. Lowell, Massachusetts.
Oh, really?
Actually, one of my favorite harmonica players is a man named John Shirley, and he is a professor at the music school at the University of Massachusetts Lowell.
So look, you can have a whole like musical vacation to Massachusetts.
Sounds like we've got our number.
Sounds
8
like we've
ticket.
just sold our 8th ticket. So.
But probably
Whoa, no buts.
I'll come to America so you can serenade me with songs about my hometown.
It's weird, yeah, it's weird. Well, look, no pressure. We like you either way, but we'd like to see you, and we're doing it every year, at least until 2026. So if you can't do it this
Cool.
year, one of these years. But
Can I just tell you that PJ did not steer me wrong when he told me about how great you were. I feel like this has only confirmed and exceeded my already high expectations.
this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Ladies and gentlemen,
I hope so.
Katrina, we'll talk to you later. Have a great night.
Thanks, you
Good
too.
night.
And bye, Froggy. It was really
Bye.
nice
Good
to
night.
meet you.
Bye-bye. How about Katrina, huh?
Wow. Now I don't think she's coming though. Just saying.
Well, it's in her head.
Yeah.
You know?
We planted the seed. That's all we can do.
We planted the seed, and that's the thing. We're not high pressure salespeople.
Well, you give up like so easily though. I
just
gonna
know that
go
I
for
don't
the-
enjoy being put on the spot.
Right.
And therefore, I don't want to put people on the spot.
Right.
That's my approach to sales.
But we're looking for 2 nights, so we got to put people on the spot.
2 nights? What?
2 nights performance.
You wanna?
I want to sell out.
You want to
man.
be forced to have a second.
I want
screening.
a matinee on the Sunday.
You want a matinee? Yeah, I mean, it would be so cool
Yeah.
if we got it. And what do we got to do? Because honestly, I feel like we are groundbreaking, amazing
Well, what
artists.
we need is we need more than 9 people watching, and 3 of them my family.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, what do we have to do?
I don't know.
I don't like. Taylor Swift comes out with a song, and like the
I
whole
hate
world's
Taylor
talking
Swift.
about it, like
Yeah.
it, and we can't get like 13 people to watch us.
Well, I mean, I don't want to go down the road of Taylor Swift. So if this is it,
No,
then-
I don't want to be Taylor Swift,
Right.
but maybe just kind of be like half of 1% of her success. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
that would
asking.
be a lot. Yeah.
I know it would be. It would be a heck of a lot.
Yeah. Ed Sheeran actually has more fans though than Taylor Swift. Maybe we should shoot for him.
I mean, listen to this performance that we did in June. This was so good.
On toes of duty, we've been on toes to force. We've been marathon living as a matter of course. And if the world don't seem to care about our plans, give it time, and they'll understand.
That's a great performance.
No, that was great.
We have 7 people. 7. Wait, so we've sold 7 tickets.
Right.
And Johnny Unicorn won 2.
Right.
I don't know if he's still listening, but Johnny Unicorn, what are you going to do with those 2 tickets? Are you going to travel across the country to cash them in? Look, Johnny, great news. If you don't use your free tickets in this upcoming show, they're good for any
performance,
any extravaganza over the next 10 years. Okay, that's fair, right, Frog?
I think so. You shouldn't have to.
Ooh, we just got word from Johnny Unicorn. He perhaps might travel.
Wow, that's dedication right there.
Oh, Andrew Cole listened to Joe's suggestion for Tanner, that guy Tanner on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
Joe's making
Joe's getting Tanner more fans.
I think maybe we need Joe to come here, and maybe that could be what could get us more popular.
Well, he directs people to other shows. That's the only problem.
Yeah, but you loosen
Tanner
him up
has
a little
3.2 million subscribers.
Right, but no, I'm just saying, you loosen him up a little bit. He's a character, my boy.
Oh, he was
and,
great.
I mean,
even
how
not
many,
loose.
how many 8-year-olds would be that participant?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Most would freeze up.
Exactly.
But not him.
No, he was ready to go.
Okay. Here's a question.
Yeah.
What's up with nostalgia? Okay.
I don't know.
Have you heard of the movie American Graffiti?
Yeah.
It came out in 1972.
Right.
And it's a nostalgic look at the old days of 1962.
Okay.
Okay, when life was so different.
Right.
What year is it right now?
2017.
Life was pretty much the same 10 years ago. You know?
Well, there wasn't anything. Cell phones weren't as big as they are now.
They weren't quite as big as they are now, but I mean, they were there.
Everybody
and
had
they
one,
were
but
doing
it
their
wasn't
thing.
a computer.
Yeah, I mean, the iPhone existed.
Yeah, but it wasn't very good. I mean, there was no such thing as Twitter. Facebook had just started.
It wasn't
It's
much
actually
different.
it's way different. What are you talking about?
If
there was no such thing as social media.
All right, how about this?
It was tiny.
Cut.
Social media has taken over the world.
But it was pretty much there 10 years ago.
No.
Yes.
No.
When did Twitter start?
I don't know. Facebook started but I think Facebook started to get big in 2007.
Look, MySpace existed in
Well,
07,
MySpace
and it was
wasn't that-
doing the same thing that Twitter's doing.
No, it wasn't. It was the beginning, but
okay.
I have to disagree. The world's
Okay.
completely different.
My
today.
point.
Yeah.
It started March 21st, 2006.
Right, but
It was
that's
already
when
a
it
year
started.
old. It's already a year old. 10
Right.
years ago.
Yeah, but there was only like 1 million people. Now there's billions.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up on the live stream, a fight, an actual fight.
Take you back.
By the way, Johnny Unicorn wants to let us know. He said perhaps. He said perhaps I'll travel.
Oh,
Johnny.
Well, no, we're not holding you to it.
We're not holding you to it.
Well, I kind of am.
We're intimidated by you, Johnny. Frankly,
Yes.
when we looked out into the audience and we saw you, we were like, oh God, this guy Johnny's so much better than us.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing.
It was. And that cover song just
oh my God,
sealed the deal.
Yeah. Now look, here's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but you're wrong.
When a restaurant is gonna have a theme, okay? When it's gonna have a theme,
like 2 for 1 day?
No, like a decade, like an old-fashioned retro restaurant.
Okay, all right.
What decade is it?
What do you mean?
What decade? Like a retro restaurant.
I don't know. I mean,
Always.
there's all different types of
Okay,
examples. There's 80s restaurants.
Oh, are there 80s? There are no 80s restaurants. That's not true. No. Okay, I'm putting out to the people on the live chat. What decade is every nostalgic thematic
Oh,
restaurant?
a lot of them are going to be the 50s.
Exactly.
probably.
Thank you. Like the 50s, Steve Brennan.
There's
Look,
definitely 80s ones.
here's the thing.
How
though.
about Cafe 80s from Back to the Future?
Yeah, it doesn't exist. It's not real.
Still, it's
Okay, listen. Thank you, Johnny Unicorn. Thank you, Steve Brennan. Okay. In 1985, old-fashioned nostalgic restaurants were 1950s style. Okay? Cole Real just texted us. 50s. Okay. In 1985, the nostalgic restaurants had 50s. You with me?
Yeah.
We know that because it's even in Back to the Future, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In 2015, the nostalgic restaurants are still the 50s.
Well, there's some 80s ones, too. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Yeah. Isn't that convenient? Froggy claims there's 80s restaurants. Anyone out there want to confirm or deny that?
I mean, what about, I can't think.
I'm just saying.
What would Hard Rock Cafe be considered?
Johnny Rockets. Yeah, good point. Johnny Rockets it's like the 50s have a much more recognizable look and attitude to them, and the 60s and the 70s. And then like 80s kind of has it, but then like 90s on, I don't know, maybe the culture splintered too much or something to the point where it wasn't such a unifying culture. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And we're at a current point, thanks to the internet, where every culture is able to thrive in its own little corner, and there's no mass identifiers. So I just wanted to
clear that up. Okay.
Johnny Unicorn says Taco Bell's a 90s restaurant.
Yeah, there you go.
Chuck E. Cheese is sort of like going
80s.
into an 80s, but that's only because it started in the 80s and it never changed, right?
Well, it's still the same idea.
How about that cover song challenge, huh?
Woo!
That was intense. Intense.
I didn't even enter it this year.
Problems
Problems with the microphone.
What's funniest is that Frog was entering the contest where the prize was to go to a show that Frog was performing in.
Right, but remember my plan?
No.
Was to give them away as a prize, and it would be caller number 50 would get the prize.
Caller number 50.
And
we wouldn't get.
We never would get it.
Yeah, thank you. I
And
agree.
it couldn't be the same caller, so it would have just gone on forever.
Oh, I thought we had a person we could talk to, but she just texted to say she can't be on the show.
Oh, what's she doing?
What's she doing? She's going to the playground with her kid.
What time is it there? Oh, I guess it could be any time.
I don't know. It could be anywhere. Every time is happening right now, somewhere in the world.
That's true.
All right, listeners, look, if you're listening, we need you on the show. 603-644-0048.
Call us. Or I
Don't
guess
call us.
no,
text us so we can put you on the show. Otherwise,
if you know of any 80s nostalgic restaurants, too, besides the one we've already mentioned.
Yeah. What we didn't even what?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese is not an 80s themed restaurant. It's just a restaurant that never evolved its style. All right, we're going to wrap this up soon if we don't get another call. This has been fun though, huh, Frog?
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Yeah. So we're going to rehearse next month.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to rehearse in the winter.
Yes, March.
March. Well,
We'll say February, March, somewhere in that range.
That's winter.
Actually, probably more like February.
Yeah, bleak days, you know? What else are you going to do but rehearse on a day,
Mhm.
a cold February
Yeah, why not?
day?
Just hop on a plane, come down, and rehearse.
Okay, listeners, Froggy is flying to and from Boston twice.
Just to rehearse.
Just to rehearse, and then again for the show.
Well, no, I mean, to be honest, that's only once I'm coming just for the show.
Oh, Shelby's a guy. I don't know if I specified that. He'll call in another time. Thank you, PJ. PJ is the only one getting us supporters.
Oh,
by the
that's
way.
good. Yeah.
So look, he's flying out 3 different times for this show from Florida. Listeners, you can come once, and please buy the tickets now. Why? Why should you buy the tickets now? I'll tell you, because it'll make us feel good.
Well, and you shouldn't just buy a ticket for yourself. You really should come with
Bring a friend.
An entourage.
Entourage.
Yeah.
It's
4 or
fun.
5.
Take a road trip. Have an adventure. Life is so boring.
I mean, in June, there's plenty to see here.
There's a lot to see here, and who knows?
Go to a
Maybe
Red Sox game.
Maybe they're playing. They weren't playing last year, but it was fine because we gave what's
we
it
gave
called?
the updates.
Updates. Now look here on the live chat. I'm posting the link to buying the ticket. We would really like you to buy the ticket. Also, when this stream is over, we would like you. Yeah, it does make a good Christmas gift. Wouldn't that make a good gift?
It makes a good Christmas gift. It makes a good New Year's surprise.
New Year's surprise, the traditional New Year's surprise.
Or something for Thanksgiving. You know, you have some turkey and you're like, hey guys, look what we got.
And it was like one of the best nights of our lives, right?
Yeah. I mean, probably.
You had to think about that a little bit.
Well, I mean, birth of my children, wedding.
Okay. What would you rather do?
Top 10.
Would you rather perform at a show or be present for the birth of your child? Which one's more enjoyable?
Well,
I'm sorry. Nothing against the kids, but that's not an enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
That's a very high-pressure situation.
well, I'll leave those two at probably the top, and then,
No.
Yeah.
The birth of the child is one of the worst parts.
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
You're nervous. You're like listening to the heart monitor,
Yeah. I'm surprised you were even there, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I know. I had a lot of songs to record.
I figured you'd be scared.
I was terrified.
Yeah.
It was horrible. And the heart monitor's going. You're like, wait, why did it just slow down a little bit?
I wasn't too worried
Is
about
everything
that
okay?
Yeah.
Ah!
Doctor knows what he's doing.
Doctor. All right, so we covered nostalgia. I'm just saying, if they made a movie right now that looked back at 2007, it wouldn't be. It's not drastic.
Are you talking about the way the world is?
The way the world is, the way people dress, the way people act, etc. In a way that it changed a lot more between 1959 and 1969.
Yeah, well, I definitely agree with that. But I still think that social media, texting,
But you know what the internet has proven, Frog?
phones.
Oh, by the way, the Johnny Unicorn, the award-winning musician. Oh, we might have a call. But he just posted that the extravaganza was one of the best organized and most entertaining shows he's ever been to.
That's pretty impressive.
Can
Means
we
a lot.
call you?
Who's this now?
I don't know. Area code 802.
Jersey?
You're just making that up? You're saying it like you know?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
802 area code is Vermont.
Okay. Well, it's
Um,
kind of close to Jersey.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
really.
yeah. But yeah, Johnny Unicorn, you realize you won the event, by the way?
You didn't formally tell him?
I mean, I announced it on the podcast, but he had
Right.
to sit through 90 minutes to hear it.
Well, I don't know if it. I mean, it was double take action, the album.
Yeah, I mean, 90 enjoyable minutes. Don't get me wrong.
Wouldn't say that's punishment.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, he said yes. Thank you. All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up this show. 7 people watching, including us.
Yeah.
Any? What should we do now about the fact that we can't really hear you well when you're on the podcast?
Well, we'll try the Skype, and if that doesn't work, we'll just limit it to only the times that I'm here, live.
I think we got a person.
Oh yeah, a person. One more call.
I'm guessing this is Owen from Vermont, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
Yeah, it is Owen. All right, show's not over, folks.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Owen, forget it. We're calling you right now. Looking at my contacts. Skype's pretty amazing, huh, Frog?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've only ever used it when I'm talking to you, but
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Oh, here it comes. It's coming in. Owen.
What's up?
Hey! Froggy?
Hey, how's it going, Owen?
How's it going, Froggy?
Pretty good.
Now look, Owen, I know you don't like to go on long journeys, but what are the odds of us getting you to one of these extravaganzas?
You'd think it'd be pretty good since I live so close.
He's in Vermont, Frog.
What's that, like 4 hours tops? 3?
He's way the heck up there, practically in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I loved your recent episode about your school report cards. Good work.
About how dumb I am.
The title of the podcast episode was Owen is Dumb.
Did you get some bad grades?
Yes.
That's all right.
Well, I mean, look, succeeding in school is a type of smartness, but it's not the only type. And Owen, you're an intelligent human being, so don't you worry about what your teacher said.
It's very kind of you.
Not a very good message.
Owen's podcast is called Bride of Chickenstein, and it's real good stuff, Frog.
I'll check it out.
And I did the theme song.
Cool.
It's how about that song, Owen?
Yeah, it's catchy. Every time I edit it, it's in my head for at least a couple of days.
Nice. You have to work tonight, Owen?
Yeah, I'm going to work in about 20 minutes.
Oh my. Owen works overnight, Frog.
Okay.
Veteran at a vet hospital, or what is it?
Yep. It's an animal hospital.
What kind of animals you got in there right now?
We do mostly cats and dogs.
Any unique ones in the last year or so?
We occasionally get some wild birds, some owls and stuff like that, but they're usually gone by the time I get there.
And what happens? Someone like hits an owl and then brings it to the place, or what?
Yeah, and then we usually send it to,
Animals.
rehabilitation place.
Interesting. What have you been watching? Any good movies lately?
A lot of crappy ones. Still trying to watch as many Bigfoot movies as possible. Might be writing some reviews for After Movie Diner website pretty soon.
Oh, nice. That's great. That's real good.
That's the
John Cross.
John Cross, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And John Cross still wants to be in your movie, right?
The movie that'll probably never happen, I guess so.
That's a good title for it, by the way.
The movie that'll never happen.
That's a movie that'll probably never happen.
Does he know that you've offered to make movies for a fee?
Oh yeah, we should discuss that. Oh, and I don't know if you've noticed, for $225,000, Charlie and I are willing to produce a feature-length movie for people. What do you? That's a good deal, huh?
If people had the money, yeah.
Look, do you do a payment plan or?
No, we need it all up front. By the way, Andrew Cole's telling us, Owen, that there's a Bigfoot festival in Leetonia, Ohio. But if you're not willing to drive to Massachusetts, I don't know about Ohio. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's a little far. There's one in Maine, but it's on a Sunday, so I can't do it.
What about the old vacation time?
I just had a vacation, and all kinds of stuff happened at work, so I don't think they're gonna allow me on vacation anytime soon. People quit and stuff like that.
When you take a week off, do you sleep at night or do you maintain your overnight schedule?
I try to maintain it as much as possible.
Yeah. So how many nights off a week do you have?
2.
So those nights you more or less keep the overnight schedule?
Yep.
Wow.
It varies some, so I can get up and actually do stuff on my days off. But
yeah, that's intense. I worked the overnight shift, Frog,
me too.
for about a year. It's tough.
It's tough, and people used to call me all the time at like 3 in the afternoon.
They have no
And I'd
consideration
be
for the
so
overnight.
pissed.
Yeah.
So I started calling them at 3 in the morning.
Did you really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd be like, hey, want to hang out?
Do you
Oh,
experience
what's the matter?
that,
You
Owen?
sleeping?
no, most people just message me on the internet, so
See,
I could just shut the sounds off.
back when I worked, we still use the phone.
We should make a movie about those days.
See what I mean, though? That's the difference. 10, 15 years.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, but what do you think, Owen? Do you know what I mean? That it seems like things aren't changing as drastically as they seem to between the 50s and 70s.
Well, technology-wise, it's definitely booming, but I don't know. Social-wise, it seems to be going backwards.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that's moving forward, and that's Motern Media, and we are holding an annual event. Owen, look, no pressure. Froggy's the high-pressure salesman back here, and maybe if he uses some of his tactics on you, I wash my hands of it. But I'm just telling you, if you want to come, you should do it. By June, you should be able to take some more time off from work, I would think, right, Froggy?
One would think.
We don't know your work situation, but if you want me to talk with your
I'll call
your superiors, I'd be willing to do that, Frog.
I would definitely do it.
And your friend Jake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, would he come, do you think, or what?
Well, he's the one I was trying to get to drive, but he wouldn't drive because he doesn't like driving to Massachusetts. That's why I didn't go the last time.
It's on a weekend, so the traffic's a lot less.
Tell him you're going to New Hampshire, and then
just keep going. It's just another hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'm just saying, it would be great. You could meet John Cross. You could meet Froggy.
Johnny Unicorn.
Johnny Unicorn, perhaps. Hey, what did you think of the cover song challenge?
I enjoyed it, except for that one song.
Which one?
But the one that was just a lot of racket.
Okay, I'm not going to name any names, but I think I know. I think I know what you mean.
I think I know what you mean too.
Yeah, that was fun. That was real fun. How about Double Take Action? What are your thoughts on that album?
I've been slowly listening to it. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet.
No pressure. Did you find out? Do you know who won the cover song challenge?
I do not. I'm about halfway through that episode.
All right. Well, I won't spoil it for you.
I will.
Don't, Froggy.
I'm
Hey,
kidding.
whoa,
I'm not gonna
hey,
spoil it.
ah. All right. Well, Owen, you saved the podcast. Thank you so much.
That's what I do.
And we would love to see you in June.
Yes, we will.
I'll work on it.
All right. No pressure. What about public transportation?
It's a pretty expensive.
People.
That would be a rough journey. Hopping on buses and stuff. That'd be a long one. All right. Well, maybe. How about maybe within the next 10 years it might happen? Will you commit to that?
I will fully commit to that.
All right. Hey, have a great night at work, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Bye, Owen.
Owen from Vermont.
He seemed pretty laid back.
He's the coolest. I just love listening to him chat on his podcast. It's got that just very relaxed vibe, but and they also just bring up some fun topics. I highly recommend Bride of Chickenstein. All right, this is really it, Froggy. Until the next time you're in, we should do another one of these on our rehearsal weekend.
Live rehearsal, yeah, sure.
Well, I don't want to give away the music or show how ragged we are,
Well,
but we could do a post-rehearsal podcast.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah.
How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll
Till then.
See you then.
Bye.
This is still on, so hang on.